Hey guys, Hardy here. I'm starting a series where I'm going over your guys' replays, so feel free to join the Discord server, send them over. Today we're going to be going over Midnight's game. He's a low diamond player who sent me a replay wanting to improve. It's a replay of his ranked match. So, let's get into it. Alright, so he is playing Lucian. He's a Lucian main. So right off the bat, you can already see right here, he goes with an Endlight unarmed. I think the best option when the weapon is spawning is to wait, because you want to get the weapon first to take advantage of them being unarmed, basically. So he ends up getting the weapon. Not too bad, because he's winning unarmed, though. Okay, so right here, he got hit with Sarah Endlight, and he woke up with an attack. It worked, but this is actually like a bad play most of the time. This guy just didn't catch on to it. So right here, you probably want to dodge, because he could risk a lot of damage right there. Okay, so he's not dodging off of getting hit. You see, like, he keeps getting hit and then attacking after. So he's taking big damage already. Okay, that was good. He read his dodge. That was actually really close to being nice. Okay, so he's winning neutral pretty well right now. He's got to slow it down a little bit, though, because he is whiffing, like, too many attacks. And he's not punishing this guy. Like, right here, he just whiffed, like, what, 5 attacks? And he's not punishing, see? So he's just got to slow it down a little bit and punish these. Right now, he's in about red health, so he's going to try and fish for a kill, probably. As you can see, and that's not good. You don't want to like change how you're playing neutral. So here, like, let me explain that. So neutral is not going to get any easier against someone just because they're in red. You change the options you go for, but you don't throw out more attacks or things like that. Like, he can wait and do a downlight recovery, but you can't just run at him and sig, because most of the time it's not going to hit and you're going to get punished. Alright, so let's see. Okay, that was a good Sarah. He's got stage control right now. He's just got to push him back and then Sarah him again. Yep. And then he can confirm this here probably. Nice. So he got the first stock pretty well. Just got to slow it down a little bit. Stop letting him whiff so much. Maybe hold center stage a little more and dodge off of getting hit. Okay, so right now he's doing pretty well. This guy's kind of just whiffing and he's punishing. Okay, so right here, when he sigs off the stage like this, wait for it, right there, unless you're gonna Sarah there, Sarah would have punished and you would have it would have hit, but you went for a Enlight, which even if a Nair came out, that's what you were going for, it wasn't gonna reach. So what I would have suggested is to just either go back to the stage or Sarah him there, and even if you did hit the Sarah, probably go back onto the stage instead of risking an offstage fight. Since you have a lead, you can just build the lead bigger. Okay, that was good. He used his dodge, I think, didn't he? Yeah, so right here. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's a bad read to go for, though. Um, he did Sarah right there, and that only covers one option and leaves him punishable, whereas you can do, like, D-Light to cover it, get more of a read off of it, and it's not really punishable if you whiff. So, like, go for, like, soft reads, not hard reads. Which I'll explain that really quick. So a soft read, basically, is an option that will cover multiple dodges, and you're probably not going to get punished for when you go for it. Whereas a hard read, you're going for a hard read. It's covering one dodge, but you might get a bigger reward for it. So unless you know they're going to dodge that way, don't go for something like that. Good read. Okay, you got the punish. So right here, since he's in orange health, I don't suggest doing sidelight D-light on Katars. This is where you start doing sidelight and light. It builds up more damage and it leaves them in a better spot considering their health. Okay, gotta be very careful when you're in red health. People tend to wake up and dodge in a lot, right? So he hits him right here, watch. He gets him with the nair, right? He's in red health, anything kills him. This guy's probably gonna wake up or dodge in and then try and sig you. So when you hit him with that nair, just stand still and wait and just see what he does. Like he wakes up, if you would have stood still, you could have killed him with a sig after. You gotta be really careful when you're in red health. Okay, once again, kind of just throwing attacks out. Like, let's watch this again. So he spawns, he instantly goes for a nair into a D-sig. Like, he's just throwing stuff out because he's in red, right? Can't change up how you're playing just because he's in red once again. That's really bad. He could confirm here. Okay, he gets on the stage, he gets the damage. He's still kind of fishing for sigs, which is bad. That wasn't a horrible attempt at a recovery, but you want to wait his options out and then go for it. Make sure he's out of jumps before. Okay, right here. That could have been a kill. So when he recovers up to the stage right here, he actually waited for him pretty perfectly too. Like right here, he could just sigged him and killed him. Or even like jump fast while recovery. He ends up getting it, so it's fine. Okay, so he got a decent lead. As long as he doesn't throw, he should win. Okay, so right there, that's an example of him not dodging again. He gets hit, and then he just dares instantly, and he still didn't dodge after getting hit by it the second time, which is like, it's not horrible because it was a recovery unarmed. There's not a lot he can do, but he could have still punished you for that. Okay, so you have center stage right now. Good attempt on the read. Okay, you gotta take your time getting up. So right here, you instantly try to get back on the stage. I mean, you could have just like touched the wall and then like waited and got up in case he, like if he would have threw something out, you could have punished him. Like, you can take your time. Gotta react to that too. You gotta react and untouch the ball really quick and fastball. Okay, him not dodging worked out for him there, but it's still a really bad habit. Okay, good punish. Once again, people wake up a lot. You got when you hit people that wake up and tend not to dodge, all you have to do is back up, or if they're far enough away where they can't hit you, just stand still, let them whiff, and then punish them. This is something that's like huge, because like right here, he delight Sares them, right? This guy Sigs, he could have just stood still, waited for it, and then punished it, and he wouldn't have even had to dodge. He could have done a huge combo. And now he's getting gimped because he didn't dodge. Okay, so right here, he gets weapon thrown. He tried to jump nair again. So like watch, Sarah, he tries to jump nair. The weapon throw, he tries to jump nair, and now he's screwed off stage, right? He's probably dead, yeah. So he got gimped because he wasn't dodging, and he was just trying to attack after getting hit over and over, and this guy read it. Okay, so basically, Midnight, you need to dodge off of getting hit more, read wake ups better, like throw in like after you hit him, just stand there back up and see if he's waking up or not. Um, you need to stop overextending and like play a little more patient because he's whiffing a lot in this game. You can go back and watch. He whiffed like 4 moves in a row at one point, and you didn't punish any of them. And especially off stage, you need to dodge and like be careful with your options because you just lost the game you were winning because of it. As well as going for like the optimal reads. There's all kinds of guides on YouTube that'll help you learn optimal reads. For like example, you hit end light and then went for Sair, where you could have done like dare or downlight or nair, and it would have covered multiple dodges and been just as good. And also stop fishing for attacks when they're in red. Like you would just start sigging and throwing out recoveries on guns, and it's a really bad thing to do, right? Because what that does is your neutral is changing for the worse, and his is the same. So he's gonna punish you for it. Just because they're in red, they're not gonna get easier to hit, you know? Or they might get harder to hit actually, because they might start playing like a little like slower. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a sub and like the video. I appreciate it. I'll definitely be doing more of these, so I'm going to leave the Discord server in the description. Go ahead and join, and I will explain how to send me the replay file so that I can replay your guys' games as well. Peace, guys.